Pulluvan Pattu, the ancient healing music of Kerala. Have you ever wondered, can music heal? Not emotionally, but physically. Long before modern medicine, there existed a mysterious art form in Kerala, a music so powerful that people believed it could drive out epidemics from entire villages. What if I told you that ancient healers used just a pot, a string, and a medicated skin? And with that, they battled invisible enemies, germs, viruses, and epidemics. Today, we explore the forgotten world of Pulluvan Pattu, a healing tradition where sound was not just art, it was protection. A warning, a cure. The ancient epidemics, Janapada Dwamsanam. In old Kerala, communities often faced mysterious illnesses, epidemics known as Janapada Dwamsanam. Ancient medical texts like Susrutham mention these outbreaks and the unique methods used to protect entire clans or villages. Enter the Pulluvan and Pulluvathi. When an epidemic struck, the community called upon Pulluvas, a husband and wife duo, custodians of a sacred musical healing tradition. Their role was not entertainment, they were guardians of the village's health. The Dumthupi, a healing instrument. Their primary instrument was the Dumthupi, made of animal hide, medicinal herbs applied to the hide, a pot or earthen vessel, strings tied to the big toe, a small medicated stone to pluck the strings. Each part was carefully chosen, dried, and medicated multiple times. How the healing worked. According to ancient understanding preserved in texts like Charaka Samhita, Vimanastanam, the pot acted as a resonating chamber. The medicated leather carried herbal properties into the vibrations. The strings produced nadam, sound waves believed to purify the air. These vibrations were understood to weaken or drive away anikams, a term used to describe tiny harmful organisms. While the language is symbolic, the message is clear: sound plus herbal resonance equals environmental purification. A warning to invisible beings? The most fascinating part is the lyrical content. The Pulluvan songs melodiously warn the microorganisms. Open quote, "If you wish to survive, leave this village. This sound will split you apart. You will perish." Close quote. Symbolic or literal, this was the ancient worldview. Sound was a shield. Music was medicine. Purifying the air. The belief was that the vibrations from Dumthupi cleaned the surrounding atmosphere, neutralized harmful energies, protected families and homes, prevented communicable diseases from spreading. This was not blind faith. It was ancestral survival knowledge encoded in sound. Where it survives today, this sacred tradition still survives, though rarely in parts of North Kerala, preserved by Pulluvan families who continue the lineage. Conclusion. Modern science may not fully explain what our ancestors intuitively understood, but cultures across the world have always known one truth. Life vibrates, sound heals, music transforms. Pulluvan Pattu reminds us that wisdom does not always come from laboratories. Sometimes it comes from observation, intuition, and generations of lived experience. In a world that moves fast, this ancient art asks us to pause and listen, not just to music, but to the knowledge we've forgotten. If we can learn to value the past, we might rediscover solutions that are beyond science, yet deeply connected to life itself.